Big oops. um, there's like emails are pouring in like crazy. There's no way I can read any of them. It's like too overwhelming that I won't even open any of them and even make an attempt because it will lead me to misunderstand everything and probably I don't want to put my foot in my mouth. Anyways, while all this is going on, I screwed up with the videos and the titles are off. The second part of the first video actually meant to be a suggestion that if there's anything positive that comes out of this, if we can help put towards WikiLeaks, the main aspect of problem solving, if I get anything across anything, it's about you need to know information on all sides of every argument. If you cannot perceive another person's point of view, if you cannot receive information from all sides of a problem, you will never be able to solve it. So that's why I'm suggesting WikiLeaks, because they're giving another perspective to the whole global issues. Which I think we need to remain calm and receive the information, but at the same time support it as much as possible, because supporting your voice that's not being heard is supporting Assange and this soldier that risked his life for this cause. So, anyways, I'm rearranging the titles. Big oops. The first part, the second part of the video that I wanted up probably caused a little bit of confusion there. You're missing a main part if you didn't see the first part, which is just uploading, well, after this one. But there's the explanation to that one. I am doing really, really good on this end to, and this is one message I wanted to post. It's really easy to talk with other people that have the same mindset as you, that you get along with. It's a completely different story trying to communicate with people that have a different point of view than you do, which is why I wanted to start this channel in the first place. Is clearly I needed to develop my communication skills. One of them was to gain some strength in my own voice. So this is a huge, huge, huge thank you to all of the original subscribers on this channel. You truly are an amazing, amazing group of people. You've helped me out more than any information that I put out in there. This was my therapy. And all of the current first few subscribers, y'all were like my therapists. You all helped me gain my voice. You all made me feel strong. And on this end, whether anybody understands where I'm coming from yet, I feel healthier than I've ever felt in my whole freaking life. I feel like I've got a voice, and it's like you have no idea how just having a voice can relieve so much stress in your life. So I don't see this as a bad thing at all. I don't see, if ever anybody wants to see something bad, then that's how you want to perceive your world. I have always been looking at everything as a good thing. You just can't see it yet. And to me, I think that this was a good thing. I feel like I stood up for my voice that wasn't being heard about issues that I happen to believe are important. And although it got really loud, that's how loud it needed to get, I think. And I'm, fully aware of my participation in how I blew it up. But I blew it up for a reason, because I do have a point of view and I would like to make it. And, just sort of showing us, who we all are. As I was saying bullies, and pretty sure if we look at the behavior, it was bully behavior. And, but at the same time, this other guy has a voice. And hopefully he will carry on the torch of whatever it is we need to hear about. For me, I said my piece. And I don't know where this is going anymore. I'm losing that one-on-one communication, which I really, really enjoyed with the first few subscribers. To any new subscribers, I'm sorry. There's no way I can go through that whole list and have a welcome to you. So that's why the title didn't even get fixed. I was still working on it. But the more I kept adding welcome love seeds, the subscriptions are just too much for me to even keep up with that. So it's like I don't know how we can improve on how to welcome new subscribers when you don't even know they're a new subscriber. But to new subscribers, I don't know where I'm going to post any more videos. I wasn't even going to post this one until I seen how big of a mistake I made with the titles, and it's like, shit! Everything I wanted to say, it sort of got screwed up because the order and the titles got messed up. So, big oops. And that's where, you know, at the end of the day, shit happens. You know, just, it's, you know, are they going to crucify me on a cross for making that mistake? You know, probably. Somebody will probably really call me nuts for making that one freaking mistake, which is just human. We're not perfect. Striving for perfection is insanity. So it's like, I'm accepting that I have flaws. I could be wrong. And I think that's where you're going to find your sanity is, you know, if we can all admit, hey, I could be wrong, then you save yourself. Because then it doesn't matter when somebody else calls you crazy, because sure, could be crazy, but let's think about what crazy looks like. So again, I really apologize for that mistake, and I wasn't even going to upload that WikiLeaks. I made the video and I was debating whether I was going to upload, so that one wasn't even supposed to be up yet. I was so surprised when I seen an email, because I can't answer them all, and so it's just the ones that stand out. And when I seen WikiLeaks donation, that came up. But that address that was given to me doesn't work. It is going to be a challenge to see how we can maybe make this conversation a positive one by putting out, yeah, we need to support information, because supporting WikiLeaks is supporting your own voice. I wanted a voice, that was my point. I'm sure the other side of the argument has a voice that wants to be heard, but WikiLeaks is speaking up for us right now, just to hear our voices of what's important. At the same time, I want to bring up a point that I brought up some severe issues that are going on in Canada. This is not as much of a peaceful country as everybody wants to be fooled into believing. If this does get into a really big conversation, yeah, I'm pretty sure some politicians are going to be after me, and I'll probably be homeless soon, because that's what they do. They want to suppress you from talking about it. But this Flanagan, huge issues there. This guy is saying that Assange should be, you know, assassinated. This is Canada, peace. We don't kill people here. At least we say we don't kill people, but that's not exactly true. And from my experience, they kind of teach that mentality. And this guy's a political science, so he's been teaching our politicians to have this kind of mindset. He's been teaching judges and lawyers and everybody within our economic system, which explains why there's so much corruption within our court systems. It's a system that everybody admits is not perfect, but, you know, we are friggin' intelligent beings, and I can see how the system can be improved, but nobody wants to work on improving it. They want to keep it in a system that doesn't work because it serves criminals. And it starts by this Flanagan guy. So there are petitions out there to get this guy removed from teaching. But at the same time, I would like the conversation to be still in the forefront of all of the damage of the information this guy's been teaching. Because that information that the mindset that this guy has, that if you have a voice, that you should be assassinated. This whole conversation is about me having a voice, and it is a voice about the, you know, people that are dealing with everything that are wrong. And he is definitely teaching judges, lawyers, any professional that has taken any of his courses, without him actually saying the words, he still has the mindset. And that's what we've got to understand, is the mindset is what creates our reality. And we know that this guy is saying if you have a voice, you should be assassinated. That plays out in how we handle our politics, that anybody that actually has a voice should be suppressed. And trust me, they didn't actually take a gun to my head, but the system has definitely done everything in their power to make sure that my voice was suppressed. And in more ways than anybody wants to communicate about. But I can speak up. I've kept my cool, my calm, did a lot of research to be able to sit at that table and show you exactly how this was all done. And so please search out that guy and sign the petition and keep that little bit in the public eye. Canada by far is got clean hands here. We have many cost-effective rules here in Canada. There is even one guy. I mean, these guys aren't scared to tell them who you are. There's one guy. He has did a reality show. He was so bold. I wish I could remember his name right now. He was in water industry. Go and check out some videos on corporations taking over water. But this guy set up his business outside of Canada. He's a billionaire and doesn't give a shit. He doesn't pay his income tax. And he's had a reality show that says, I don't have to pay income tax because I set my company up someplace else. So what? And he's really proud to let everybody know that he buys up all the land. He owns a huge amount of land around the Muskokeys. Miles and miles of beachfront property is what this guy's able to buy with all the money he makes by not paying his income tax. And then he's got property in whatever island where his money is. Went down there and couldn't get his kids in school. So you know what he did? Bought the school. And then he got himself right on top of the line, making everybody else suffer. And, you know, everybody else has to wait in line. So this happens even with the wealthy people, that even though you have all these private schools and you're waiting for a list, yeah, some guy's richer than you can buy the school and get the education and leaving you out of luck. These guys are definitely focused in their own interest, and the more they don't pay their taxes, they're not responsible and accountable. All they're doing is sucking up all of the land, the resources, and they get to make more money the more money they make in their insanity. So do some research. There's some kind of a reality show. I wish I can remember the name, but this is the insanity that's going on in Canada, and it is the little guys that are the only ones paying income tax. It's the middle income, and if you're really pissed off about your income tax, trust, Revenue Canada doesn't give a shit about the wealthy paying their income tax. They do not have to pay in so many ways. So anyways, thank you to all of those first subscribers. Thank you so much for building up my strength to have a voice and being strong. Sorry if the ego got in the way, but it's like you got to fight ego with ego and just come back with knowing your shit. And I don't know whether anybody's listening. At the end of the day, it's none of my business. I had my voice. Whether you guys want to listen to it, it's your business. I don't know where this direction's going to take me next. It's right now, everything that's going on inside me just says, sit back, relax, do some other things. Other interests are starting to pop up in my life that I'm going to sit back and let life unfold what the next stage is for me. But I'm doing well. I'm doing really well, and I'm really grateful. And thank you to everybody that's helped me out. So I hope everybody else is going to take a positive direction in all of this. I wish everybody well, even Voctor. I hope all of the attention can go to his channel now, and he can really say things that are really important now. Hopefully, but it's up to him. I can't change the friggin' world. We have to just sort of focus on changing our own worlds. Peace out.